Okay. So you guys, I'm on well, I just finished episode 10. Um that was still boring kind of. Um yeah, still kind of boring. Exactly. I'm gonna go down the list. So Justin moves back in with Clay, yada yada yada, but of course she like no drugs. We all know that. So Sarah gets on trial and she tells them what I assumed. Um, let's see. Um, she was bullied by a group of girls, three girls to be exact. And yes, Hannah Baker was one of them. The bullying was so bad. Matter of fact, this girl, she was being bullied. She told the school and her parents. The girls got suspended for a week. And she said after that, it still continued. So she just dropped out of school. It was so bad. So again, um, this is just karma. And she took it the wrong way. Well, she handled hers a different way. And she said Tony kept this secret. Tony knew this, and she said that Tony had told her that she was sorry about it and that she knew she was hurting the girl's feelings, but she was just trying to fit in. No, 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 no. I smell poop. Um, you knew you was hurting the girl's feelings. You got suspended for it, and you kept doing it to so much to the point the girl felt like nothing was going to change and that she had to drop out of school. Which my thing is, why would you drop out? Why wouldn't your parents just transfer you to another school? See how this? See why I say this? Part of the reason why I don't like this, it just don't make sense to me. But anywho, she dropped out of school because the teasing and the bullying was so bad because the girl went out with one of the boys, one of the girl's ex-boyfriends. See? And her mama is acting like, so if that girl had decided to kill herself instead of dropping out, I wonder would her mom had took responsibility for what her daughter did, or would she just have been like, no, 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 my daughter didn't mean to hurt her feelings, blase, blase, blase. Because I believe this is how her mom would have been. She wouldn't have took no responsibility for what her daughter did at all, judging by how this is going down. You knew this about your daughter, and I still feel like it's more that happened. If you're asking about the bullying policy, they don't tolerate it. Why would you ask that when your daughter is the bully? It don't. It just don't make sense. And then Hannah said some stuff went down afterwards. So what went down after you bullied the girl? What happened? They don't say. I mean, I felt like I was done before, but now I feel like I'm done with Hannah. I'm done with Hannah. You're fired. I just don't. I don't, cause all this is just karma, and karma a lot of times it come back around worse than you did. I know this is a fictional story or whatever, but karma does do the same thing. You steal $1 from a person, you end up getting losing 100. That's just how it is. It's worse. And if you can't, what's that saying? If you can't take it, don't dish it. So apparently she couldn't take it. You knew what you was doing to somebody else. You knew the effects that it had on them, and you continue to do it. And now you're surprised that it's happening to you? Okay, sure. Definitely believe that. So the boy that Jessica kissed invited is friends with somebody at their school and invited her and her friend over his house. Jessica, high five for that. Just high five. She said, nah, I don't think so. But the black girl that she's been hanging out, the new girl, she was like, she's gonna go. Never mind the fact that she has a boyfriend. And when Jessica asked her about it, she was like, they're having problems. I guess they tried to get intimate, and then she, of course, maybe had a trigger and reacted a certain way. So he was asking questions like, what's going on? What did anything happen? And she was like, she not really with the whole feelings and she don't want to talk to him about it. And then Jessica called her out, was like, I thought you was over this, but you really not. Like, so all of a sudden, just because y'all having problems, you just move on to the next dude just like that. And then she was like, so what's gonna happen when he start asking questions? You gonna move on to the next dude? So then they got into it and she was like, you still in love with Justin? And then she was like, I was just trying to help you. No, I'm just playing. No, that is actually how it happened. And I really, the girl walked away after she said that. I really hope Jessica and her aren't friends anymore because, like I said, I never felt comfortable with that girl from the beginning when she was looking at her weird. I am glad that she did help her a little bit. You know how some people come in your life for a reason, some people come in your life for a season, that whole thing. I do believe she's helped her progress in her story and in her truth and in her healing. I do believe she has helped her, but I feel like her season for that friend is gone. Jessica, go somewhere and heal, and I hope that's what she do in these next few episodes. Finally heal up, get over it. Well, let me not say not get over it, heal from it, work through it, and stop letting it control your life. Like, become yourself. I really want that for her. So Tony and Ryan's secret, this was the dumbest thing ever. They made it seem like they had this huge secret. The secret was Tony beat up a dude, the dude that the boxer trainer dude, the blind man with the 1 hour, whatever. Tony beat him up because he called him and his boyfriend Ryan back then faggots. Um, that's not a damn secret, first of all. Like, just it was disappointing. Like, all of that for that secret, all of that. Then she said he lied in the courtroom to make Hannah look good. He said that Hannah didn't give him the taste because she trusted him and he was a friend. It was because he owed her for hiding him. After he beat that dude up, he ran into the one theater that this town has and asked, can you hide me? I beat up some dude, took it too far. Now the police are looking after me. Just hide me. She did, and that's why he owed her that one favor, which she did what she did. They asked him, did she write a letter with it? He said no, when indeed she did tell him that he had a wrote it. And she never told him to give those videos to everybody. She said, you'll know what to do. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you give me those tapes, I don't know what to do. Give them to your parents? That's my first assumption. Oh, then he goes somehow finds out where the girl Sarah is staying to tell her, hey, I know you think Hannah was a bad person and this and that. She knows she hurt your feelings or whatever, and she was truly sorry. If I was a girl, I ain't got nothing to say to you or her. I don't know you. I wish I didn't know Hannah, so no, get out of my face. Like, I forgave her. It's no longer for you to speak to me on this issue. I've been forgave her, but I'm moving on with my life. That's fine if that's what it was, but that still don't make it right at all. Um, so remember I said they found the clubhouse, so they was figuring out a way to get into it because they knew it was a box of pictures in there. Which I don't know why they would keep the pictures in there, which is it just come on now. Come on now. You're going to keep the pictures of the girls that you assaulted and while you assaulted them. You're going to keep it somewhere where anybody could just walk up in there and just look around and look into that box and see. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I would just take them home with me and hide them under my pillow. But yet, put them on my bed because my parents obviously don't care. Oh, my phone had froze for a second. So Cherie finds a way to get in there. She tells them that she has some weed and she want to smoke. They take her to the clubhouse. She remembers the code for the gate, for the lock that they put on there. Never mind the fact that they could just jump the damn gate um, and get in there. See what I mean by this show? But anywho, um, she goes in there, and I guess any girl that goes in there has to get her picture taken, and it goes into the picture box. With That's what they did with Cherie. They had her take a picture, and they had her smoke. She was the only one that smoked, um, because they were because they had a game that night. So um, they took a picture in there while the game was going on. Zach and Bryce was beefing or whatever, and then Zach was basically like, cats. Zach was basically like, hey, yo, I'm done with this. I can't deal with you. You're a rapist. I'm out of here. So he went to the clubhouse to give to what I think he was going to give the pictures to him, to Clay anyways, but Clay and Justin was already up in there, and they was like, hey, do what you got to do. Ain't nobody scared. So then Zach was like, look, I know you ain't scared, but look, like I said, Zach was a coward. He said it himself. This is why I'm going to give it to you. I'm a coward. You're not. Like I said, Zach was a coward. I'm right. 2 points for me. So, after they do that, wait, what does it say? They find pictures of Chloe passed out drunk, while Bryce is on top of her having sex with her, which is rape, 100% rape. Um, who else? Oh, they found the black girl that was hanging out with Jessica. She's in there, which I figured she had got raped by Bryce in the beginning or something. She said she got raped by a senior, which he doesn't go to the school anymore. That could be accurate, but she also could have got raped by Bryce. But it depends on how long they've had that box, unless um this is like a generational thing at the school. Like it just get passed down. Like rape girls, take pictures of them. We did it. It's okay if you do it, kind of thing. Like a tradition at the school that they do. Maybe that's how her photo got in there, because that senior, he's no longer at the school, of course, because he graduated or whatever. And they also found Miss a picture of Hannah. Um, which another makes me go. And then Clay had made a statement like he don't know why girls will put themselves in a position. And then Cherie was with them while they were looking through the photos, and she was like, well, women don't put themselves in bad situations. Men make the situations bad. I agree with that. I agree with both sides, because it depends on the situation. But this situation is at the school regarding that clubhouse. No, there's no way. First of all, it's usually one girl at a time, not it's a one girl with a group of guys. There's no way I would go with a group of guys into a clubhouse, a shed where no one's there. It's in a secluded area by the stadium. That's putting myself in a bad situation. You have to know that. Like, think, like, if anything was to happen, what am I gonna tell them? Like, it's no way possible I would do that. Go, like, it just sounds dumb to me. Even as a teenager, even as a kid, I didn't, because I was taught stranger danger and to look out for myself. Due to the way that I was raised, like, if I don't know you, I'm not going anywhere with you. And as far as boys, I was like not really into boys until I was like 14. So you're not gonna get me to go nowhere. And hell, I thought the word sex was a bad word till I was like 16. So so you're not gonna get me to go nowhere with you by myself. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, some situations you gotta pick and choose. Like, is this a good situation for me to be in? No. That's exactly what I feel like that clubhouse is. We have no reason to be in the secluded place while we're at school. Like, only place I need to be alone at school is in the restroom. So, yeah, I agree with both sides on that one. So after Jackie heard the testimony of saying that Hannah bullied the girl, Jackie got her stuff and moved up out of Hannah mom's house. And I understand why. My daughter wasn't a bully. Yours was. So I'm here fighting this battle with you, and you didn't even tell me. Um, for me, there is no way that her mom should win this case at all. Especially after that statement that she made that she was the bully. Like, come on now. Come on now. Like, no. So Tyler, like I said, he's a damn follower. I said that in a couple of videos back. He's a follower. That's why I did not like him. I don't like people who like follow people. Like, be your own person. First of all, Tyler is not punk, but he kind of like tried to turn himself into punk because that's what Cyrus liked. So Cyrus invited him to a punk event, where they play punk music. Everyone there is punk, uh, and he don't fit in at all because he's a follower. He was just doing that just to get a friend. But I think if even if he wasn't like trying to like be like Cyrus, he would have still been accepted by Cyrus. So they go to the club. The music come on, and he just looked like an elephant in a herd of sheep, just sticking out. Like when the musician starts playing, it's just like he don't know which way to move, how to move. He just looked uncomfortable, like he don't belong there. So he gets into a mosh pit, and he's just still looking uncomfortable. He actually get punched in the lip accidentally. One of the reasons why I don't kind of do concerts like that. I'm not gonna get punched and just walk off somewhere or get shoved and stuff like that. No, I don't do the whole mosh pit stuff. Keep your hands to yourself. Um, he goes to seal his lip up, and Cyrus' sister comes. She was like, I understand what happened, or whatever. It looks up in the I looked it up. It's completely normal. And this is the part I don't understand. He tries to tell the girl, like, look, I left because you're boring and I don't like you like that. Cyrus heard him say that to his sister. So Cyrus, of course, like just get the F out. That's exactly what he said. Get the F out. And he should be lucky Cyrus and his friends didn't beat his ass for talking to his sister like that. What else? What else? So they're no longer friends, of course. Um, I don't say about a million times. uh, he goes home with the busted lip. His mom was like, his parents, Marcus' parents told his parents that that him and Cyrus had been bullying him online. So his parents was like, did Cyrus put you up to this? And his salty ass gonna say, yeah, he the one that said it'll teach him a lesson. No, Tyler was the one that was all up for this in the beginning. And what Cyrus did, I think it was Cyrus who did this, he recycled that picture of that Hannah took of that Clay took of him in season 1 and sent it out to everybody. Now his parents gave him a punishment. It's like, even though you following your friend or whatever, you still getting punished or whatever, and we don't want you hanging out with with Cyrus. Like he ever had a choice. But anywho, he says they was like, you getting your phone taken away, and your cameras taken away. He was fine with his phone being taken away, but his cameras, he looked like. And I was finding like a parent being a parent on this show. My gosh. A parent being a parent on this show. Let's see how long that lasts. So, this is another pet peeve of mine. Like I said, I've been noticing stuff when I get bored. So when I told you guys about Tony running into the theater where Hannah was working at and she hit him. Now, Was Hannah the only worker that theater had? There's no way in a theater one person should be able to come in, no one else besides Hannah is at the desk, and for no one else to notice him, so no one else that the police can notice. There had to be someone outside selling tickets, or else people could just walk in. So, get the story together. Just get it together. You missed out on some things. Just don't make sense. Oh, and her mom's store got vandalized. Her dad, I don't know if I mentioned this, but her dad was like, "Yeah, I can't do this no more." I think in like 2 episodes ago, yeah, he was like, "I can't do this no more. I'm not. I never wanted this fight." Um, and I think his her dad had a pretty good point. Not only did he know about the bullying situation, two, he accepted responsibility for not checking in on his daughter or being having that open relationship with her to let her know, hey, you can come and talk to me about this or that. Yes, I understand, like I cheated on your mom or whatever, but hey, do you need to talk to somebody about this or whatever? They didn't do none of that. So he accepted responsibility that he played in the whole thing. Like I said, I really don't think it's anyone to blame. But her mom, I think, is going overboard, and I'm gonna be pissed if her mom wins this case. Like seriously, seriously. And the counselor trying to be the good counselor now while he's still there, because like I said, your ass is fired after that. Of course, the principal went and told him like, yeah, your employment is under review. My words, translation, yeah, you're being fired. We just don't know when we're gonna fire you yet. Um, he's trying to help Justin. So he's trying to redeem himself by actually making a difference, doing what he can. He's trying to help Justin move past, the situation at hand to what he was a part of. Like, hey, what are you going to do for your future? How do you plan on making things right? Or whatever. Blase, 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 which I respect that. Or whatever. But your ass still getting fired. Fired. But I'm gonna watch this other season. I'm gonna, well, not season. I'm gonna watch this next episode and see what happens. So I'm gonna see you guys later.